Today is update day and I have had so much fun playing on stream and doing the star path now that it's so much easier. I have like mostly all of the star path items like available. We also have these new floating islands. Honestly, I am so excited to use these floating islands. So today I'm going to be doing like a city kind of build in this dunes, I think it's called, the glittering dunes. I don't know, I think that the vibe would really suit these sorts of items and we have a lot of them. I also really want to use all of like the V8 stuff because I feel like it also really matches. Yeah, I'm basically just going to pull everything out and we can just see what we're kind of working with. Whoa, okay. I thought that was white, but it's not. It's just the lighting. For some reason, it kind of just got broken for a second when I zoom out. Okay, those are all the new items there that I've got unlocked. I think that there's some more like this, all the blue stuff from the bonus reward. I obviously don't have the cozy cone hotel thing. I just have these, but I think that's like enough. I would love to do some sort of movie theater. I really want to do one. I'm thinking on the side that's not lit, so we can keep this side to be like all nice lit shops and stuff like that. I'm gonna pull out like some shops that I want to use. I would also love to do like a little camp area, like a little RV park, just because it's like the dunes and I feel like it would go really well. I also really want to use like all these big apartments too to try and get some more height into the build. It'd be cool if we could do like tiers, so like taller houses. We could do like snack bar, this sort of stuff like in the middle, all of that sort of stuff, or even like on the sides and stuff like that. Oh, the confectionery would be also a really good thing to add too, and then also the little bakery houses. Okay, there's a lot of there's a lot of stuff going into this build, but they all work so well. Even this house skin too looks so cute in this biome. Okay, I guess we should start organizing. I know definitely that I want to leave a space at the back, enough space to have like trees and all of that sort of stuff that I might want to add later down the road. I think that these 3 houses, or these 4 houses, sorry, with the confectionery, will be enough. I think I might have them like this. But the other thing that I'm thinking of is we have also some like really cool attractions that I think I might really want to use, because it's kind of that sort of vibe with like the nice blue and the red. So we could find some stuff like this, like the Dumbo ride that looks so cute. We don't have to have a lot of them, but I think even just a couple, maybe even the Slinky too. Okay, this is a lot. This is a lot, but bear with me. It's almost like we could move these all the way to the side and then we could have the attraction thing back here. I think that might be our best bet, honestly. Because like already that looks quite cute, and then we could have it like right in the center there. Yes, with some like trees behind. This is very messy right now, honestly. Super freaking messy. I think on this side we'll do the camper vans, so they're kind of like out of the way. This side will be the movie theater. I don't think I'm going to use this house skin. I mean, we always could. No, I just think it's a little bit too much, but I still do really want to use these 2 house skins here because I love the little, what is it called? I was going to call it a veranda, but the shade thing that comes out is like the exact same as like the snack bar, so I really want to use it. Oh, see, like look at the little sign in front of the house there. It looks so good. I'm gonna start thinking about pathing now. I'm definitely gonna go with the asphalt in this area, and I'm not really sure about the second path that we should do, because I do definitely want to have another path too to kind of hide a little bit of the desert. Oh, see, that already looks kind of cute. I like it. We need to figure out exactly where that looks kind of cute. I kind of love it. Now we just need to kind of figure out how to put the attractions. I don't really know if I want them in the middle, but I guess it's like the best place to put them. I also think that it will be better if we move these houses forward more, so we have lots of space at the back to put like nice trees and stuff. It also kind of closes it in a little bit more, which I like a lot better. Okay, this is how it's looking. I don't know, I kind of like it. I think I really just need to look through all of my items and see like what other things I want to add, because it's still very bare, but we have like good bones for the build so far. Another thing that will really help, I think, is by putting the trees down like early around the back, so we can kind of get a feel for the colors that we want to use and all of that. I love the acacia trees, so I would love to try and like have a similar color to like these. I also really do like these birch trees, but I don't know if they're too light for this area. These ones are maybe a little bit too like blue, but then again they do kind of match the look of the Ferris wheel. And then we could do red and blue. Wait, we should do red and blue. Yes, like this. I don't know, I like it, but then it's like we should have done it in a nicer like grassy place, because I don't think it really matches the desert vibe that we have going on. We could just switch it back to more like a desert vibe with like the dune trees and palm trees and all that sort of stuff. Because I do like this too, like that's really nice. And it does make a little bit more sense, to be honest. I think where we should go from here is like adding a little bit more of like the snack bars. I know I've already used one of them over there, but I really want to use a lot of them because I just really love the way that they look. And I wouldn't mind having like a second one right about here. I don't know why I can't place that. Oh, the sign. Well, it might be better on this side then. Something like this. And then we could have like some chairs over that side. I know that we have like new chairs and tables and stuff, but the old Day at Disney Star Path is really calling to me. I just absolutely love these umbrella chairs. I think that they are so cute. I tend to use them a lot, but they're such a good vibe. We could try and use the new retro chairs with these though, which they actually do like work really well together. It's so funny that we got a red and a blue chair in both of these star paths, and it's like a red and they go really well together. It makes me think too, we could also use the other stuff that we got from A Day at Disney. Like we got like ice cream stalls and stuff like that. So we can try and put these like in lots of different areas of the build. Like look at how cute this looks too. I feel like one of these like on the corner like this. And then we could do the ice cream truck similar, just like this. That's so cute. Now for like pathing around all of this, I don't really know what I want to do. I'm kind of leaning maybe towards like either gravel, or we could do the Main Street path could also be really nice. I think I'm going to do one on each side and just see how I like them. Okay, here's two sides done. Honestly, I think they both look good in their own ways. I think a big thing that's like kind of mucking me up is this like big empty space here, so I might just fill these both in and see how I like them. See, like I don't know, on the left side it kind of blends, all the pathing blends in nicely together, but then the stuff on top kind of sticks out, like the red and the blue sticks out, and then on the other side the pathing sticks out but everything else blends in. I don't know, it's kind of tough. I also think it depends how these look, like all the trees and stuff, which I guess they look good on both, which makes it really hard. We could always do brick too, so I want to see how that looks. And the brick looks nice too, oh my goodness. We don't really have any other options. I guess we could do like mud, but I don't think the mud looks that good because it's like a fancy sort of city. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go with the Main Street path. I always know it's going to look nice and everything kind of blends into it nicely too. See, like I think that looks so good. I want to take out some pathing in these like main areas. I'm thinking that, oh, I thought I filled that in properly. But I'm thinking right about here we could do some like little planter boxes. Well, kind of big planter boxes. That way we can add a little bit more like greenery into the build. We could also put some fencing around it too. Like I think the marble fence could actually look really nice. If not, the pale wood fence I think would look good. It does look a little bit funny. I like to kind of break it up a little bit. That looks very... yeah, I don't really like that. We could do picket fence, which also looks good. We might try the picket fence actually, and then grab some trees in here. I think I want to use like a good mixture of trees and bushes. I really love the way that the dune cactuses and the plaza ferns like kind of mesh together really well, so I'm definitely going to use some of those. And it might actually be better to not do a fence. That way we can put the plaza bushes kind of anywhere. We don't really have to like confine them to the path. I really like that. I think that looks so cute. We could even do like a nice tree just like this. I don't know, maybe not that. I'll probably have some like butterfly flowers in here though, and we have those other cactuses, these ones, the crown ones, which I'll definitely add too. And yeah, I think I really like that. I think that's really cute. It like really matches the vibes, and I feel like it really brings everything together too. And then we have the same sort of thing on the other side. Love that. We need to figure out a place to put the fountain. I'm thinking maybe just right at the end here because we don't really have anything going there. And then I don't really know how I should do this little like camper van area because we don't actually have that much room. I think how we should do it is by putting like a fence. Maybe even like the savannah fence could look good, but I'm thinking like a fenced off area for this back bit. But even then the fence doesn't really look, I don't know, it doesn't really match too well. Yeah, I don't really like that. I don't like that at all. I think it's kind of ugly. The other thing we could do is, I don't know, we could try and just put this asphalt down and make it feel more like an actual like parking area, which could be really nice. And then on this side, I was thinking of just doing trees anyway, so there's not much that I want to put there. We could even move this, like the Buzz's RV next to here at the V8 Cafe, because it kind of gives a little bit more detail anyway, like the cars parked over there to get gas. I don't know, I like that vibe. I'm even going to extend this a little bit more so we have more room for the V8 Cafe. We can place this just like in front of it like that. I like that. This whole back area here is going to be basically just this sort of stuff and like dune trees and all that sort of jazz. And then that makes us have a little bit more room over here, so we can just place these two like nicely, maybe just like this with trees lining the back. I don't know if I like all the trees like lining that way, to be completely honest, but I don't really know what else to do, so yeah. The other thing that I could do is do some sort of like wall or something in front of it. Maybe we could even just do like a brick wall because it does really blend in nicely to the pathing that we have anyway. Yeah, I like that. It gives like more of a separation. And then we could get the wall pieces maybe because they're a nice like green color, and we could line this here. That way it's not just all like stalky from the bamboo trees. Yeah, that's way better. That's cute. Okay, I did all of this like fencing here. Now I don't like the bamboo. I don't know, I'm like going back and forth if I like the bamboo or not. The other option is just putting in like some of these, and we could do little like clusters of them. We could also add in like palm trees, like just the normal like beachy palm trees, because I don't mind that. I don't know, it's so weird because I like it at first, and then the more I stare at it I just start disliking it. But I think if we add in like a lot of palm trees, maybe that will help, because I really do like the look of having palm trees and like builds like this. So this is what it looks like with palm trees. Yeah, let's keep the palm trees. I like the palm trees. I think it's better than like just walling it all off. I think it just feels a little bit more like natural. So I'm happy with that. I guess now we have to do the same thing to this other side. It's a little bit harder on this side because this building has like a little bit of a different shape. So I might bring the pathing back and then start it from around about here. Okay, I finished this side of the wall. I didn't put any of the stuff behind it, but I also just extended the pathing here. Now I guess I have to figure out how I want to do my movie theater, which I'm kind of a little bit like stumped on because it is quite like a long skinny area. I think it would be really cool if we could use like the new couches. but I just don't really know exactly how it's gonna look or work. Because even if we did use the new couches, we really can't put that many. I mean, I guess we could just put 6, which doesn't look too bad, honestly. But I don't know, it's kind of boring. Unless we did like 2 like this, and then we put like different sorts of chairs and tables on the sides. Like these like retro tables, we could do like 2 tables, or maybe just a table on each side. Because I would love to use these new tables too. And they do fit and they do look really nice. I guess the other thing is like we probably don't want it to be like all just normal ground, like the sand. I don't think I like that very much, so I might just pull the pathing and just make it all pathing, but then I'm gonna have to really work hard on trying to like break it up quite a lot. But we could always use things like rugs, and we could always do more like little planter boxes around the place. Like I'm thinking definitely right on these corners we could have little planter areas. I don't know, that to me is maybe a little bit too much room. I might also just move this pathing so we could have it kind of go all the way to the end. That way it can be just like nice and symmetrical looking this way. And honestly, I could do the same thing on this side, even though the pathing doesn't really go anywhere, so it's maybe a little bit weird. It also means that we can just fill in this bit right here, and we can also just delete this because we really don't need a path on this little like camping sort of RV park. Oh, I just realized this was back to front too. We should try and put it in a good spot. Maybe like right on the corner is good. Also think it's like the perfect place to put more like ice cream trucks or like pretzel stands and things like that. Oh my goodness, this is ever so slightly off. And I think it's gonna do my head in. We could probably try and like hide it with like ferns over top of the path. Yeah, actually we kind of can. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say that's gonna really infuriate me. Okay, I did little planter boxes back there and I really love the look of that. I'm gonna try and see if we have any good rugs that we can put in this area. It kind of needs to be massive. Like even like the seaside rug. We could maybe actually do 2 of these rugs like Nick. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, let's do that. The other thing that I really want to do is kind of close it off a little bit so you don't just like walk into it from the road. I think it might be like a fence that's going to help us do that. We could try and use this like fancy fence and see how that works. But my only issue is it's quite like white. And I don't think it matches really anything else that we have going on. The other option is to just do like another brick fence, just like this, which actually does work. It does work. We could even just bring it off this part here, and then at the front we could have like chairs or something to kind of like block or like enclose the space. I do really like the park benches, or there's even like the retro. Oh, I love these chairs too. They're so cute. The retro ones. We also have these armchairs, but I only have one of them. But those also would have been really cool to add. No, I think what I'll do is I'll do like armchairs down like this whole thing. They kind of almost give me like subway vibes too. Okay, maybe that's a little bit too many. I don't know. We could always just do 3 seats like this. And then we could have some like of these trees as like kind of a blocker and some bushes. I feel like that would look really good. And that way we can have a little bit more greenery in the area too. Because it is like there is a lot of path in this build, which I don't usually do so much pathing. Okay, this is how it's looking. And I think that's really cute. I like it a lot. I actually really like it. I really want to change the look of the TV, so like what's showing. And I also really want to bring out some of the new signs too. So we can customize these ones, which is pretty cool. I think for one of them, I want to use... Oh, we can't sort them. It's so weird. But yeah, we got these like poster signs, which are so freaking cool. Oh, they can't even be big enough. Wait, are you serious? Oh, they can. You have to press this button up here and then you can make it bigger. That kind of scared me for a little bit. I thought they made them too small to even fit in these like poster things. But yeah, now we have 2 poster signs. So I'm gonna use these to kind of decorate some other little areas. It's kind of unfortunate though that we can't use these in Dream Snaps because I just think that they're so cool. I also really want to put lanterns or lights behind those posters. I'm thinking just the simple ones like this. Yeah, I think that looks so cute. Okay, I think we should move on to another little area. I think we should move on to this area here. So we have these like seats right here, which are quite cool. I might want to add in a few more. I also think I want to add in a little area here where we can have some foliage, maybe some palm trees actually in this area. I think the palm trees look really good when they're like coming out of the houses like this. Then we can just get some of the like basic foliage that we've been using around the place. Yeah, look how cute that is. We have some more like signage too. This one says drive in, so I'm thinking maybe we could put it like here. I think that's kind of cool. The signs are like my favorite part of this update, honestly. And then we also have this Cozy Cone Motel sign, which there's no motel right here, but it would still be cool to have it, I think. Even if we had it like down the back here, could be kind of cool. Just like at the back there. I like that. And then for the snack bar, I think we should use these same chairs just because they're nice. I like them. We could maybe have like 3 like this. I also just want to use these same chairs too. Yeah, that looks really good. Like super good. I'm just trying to figure out like exactly what else we could put. It could be nice to have like some sort of like seating area right here. We could use this new table. The only thing is these chairs you can't remove or replace, which is kind of unfortunate because I want it all to be like the same vibe. But no, I really like that. I think that's so cute. Maybe we could even put a little rug underneath that table there. This rug's kind of cool actually, and it's got that like retro kind of 70s vibe too, which is really nice. We could also use it here, like at the cash register. Oh, that's cute. And then maybe we should get some foliage. Oh, we could also have some like river pieces somewhere in this build. These would have been good spots for them, but I'm sure we could put them maybe on the other side. But yeah, I want some like potted plants, like this one I'm really thinking of. I love this potted plant. I think it's gorgeous. We could even have some like up here in the cinema, and it probably also over here too. We don't really have that many like other potted plants. I guess we have like these ones, but I just don't really know like how or where to use. I guess there's fine. We could put one like in the corner, maybe over there. I'm really starting to like this build. It's still very empty in the middle, so maybe we can work on this next. I think that we really need to put these like smack bang in the middle, and then try and put the like ice cream truck and the pretzel. I think those are good positions. We just need something like right here. I was thinking in this corner we could have a little pond, but I'm not really sure how it's gonna look. Does this look good? I don't know. I kind of put a river piece in. No, it doesn't, because you can see underneath it, which is so unfortunate. That's actually so unfortunate. I was going to say that's a really good spot for it, but we could always just move everything forward and do like a bigger area and put the proper like sides on. I feel like that would look good. Okay, that's how that looks, and that looks really cute, so I'm going to keep that. We're going to have to figure out where to put the pretzel stand, which honestly right there looks good. Or we could just still try and put it like in the center here, but maybe like this, and actually I don't like that. I'm so picky when it comes to stuff like this. Maybe we could just put it like right there though. That looks good. I do feel like we need a little bit more height in this area, and it honestly might be, I don't know, it might be nice just to split this, delete that, and then we could have more like foliage and stuff on this side. Like we could just have some like basic kind of ferns and stuff. I don't know, it feels like it's a little bit more like nice and realistic, to be honest. And like having more cactuses would be really nice. I don't think we'd be able to fit any grass. No, we can't, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I think I like that a little bit better, just like open. I think that's really cute. Okay, next on this list is figuring out this V8 cafe, which honestly I have no idea how to do. It's looking pretty good right now though, but it's just, I don't really know what to do here. I did try and like move this around, but it doesn't really fit exactly how I want it to fit. Maybe that's the best option there actually. That looks quite nice. Oh, we should have the motel sign right here. Because this is like almost, it's not a motel, but maybe it is a motel, but they just stay in these instead of actual like hotels. They're so cute. I love it so much. It's probably also another good place to put like another little river piece. It doesn't have to be big. I'm thinking just like a really small river piece. Because this whole area is just going to be like a lot of foliage anyway. So it'd be nice to just have a little spot of water right here. It looks so funny, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I think palm trees will have a lot of palm trees right here. I'm gonna kind of just clutter it up with palm trees. And then yeah, lots of like little bushes and stuff like that. Lots of cactuses. And beach grass too. I already have a couple of pieces of beach grass because I really wanted to use beach grass in this area. I just could not find a spot to use it because all the little like foliage areas were a little bit too skinny. But no, I already think that looks really cute. We don't even need a lot of detail there because it already looks like good. I think though for fencing, I might use like a couple of like little dotted some of these. I like to just like kind of space them out quite a bit. I feel like it's a good separation too. You can still like walk through there, but it just separates the build a bit. Cute. Okay, this is looking so good. I'm thinking grates. I feel like we need like quite a few grates just in like all of these little what are they called? Junctions? It would be so cool if we had like a item that was like could be placed over top like it would be like a rug, but it would be see-through and it had like lines and we could just like put those everywhere. I hope that makes sense, but I really want that to come into the game because we can do it with motifs and not motifs. Well, yeah, motifs. We can do it with like touch of magic, but then you can't use them in dream snaps and then you have to figure out the color to best match this, but it never matches properly. Like this. But it was the right color. That's what I want. I think it'd be so cool. I guess we could use this. It just, like, the color isn't right, though. Like, it's just slightly different, and it really does bug me. I want this, but as just, like, an item. I guess we could just use this. Is there a way we could kind of blend it in a little bit more, though? Like, we could just put ferns on the road. But I feel like that doesn't help as much as I want it to help. No, it doesn't really help. But I do really like it, so maybe we should just keep it. No, let's not keep it. Let's not keep it. It's an idea, though. It's an idea. Game Loft, please bring this into the game. It would be so freaking awesome. A little hopscotch thing. Yes, I'm going to add a couple of these into the build in some like random areas where I don't have much decoration. I'm just kind of like looking through my items and seeing like anything else that I can add. I want to add in like things like rainbows and stuff for the color because I feel like it does really like make a difference. Oh, we could add a produce truck. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, but like act like it's parked like back there. I think that's cool. It takes up a little bit more space and like fills it in a bit. We could also add like little stalls. I think like a stall right here is needed because it's kind of blank. We could also do like a little picnic area. Maybe right here would be good because we don't really have much going on in this little campsite. I'm also adding like little sitting areas everywhere and just trying to add in more little decorations like these. I think they're so cute. I'm also going to really try and add more lighting to the area because I don't feel like we have enough, especially because everything else is going to look so good at nighttime, like all the snack bars and everything. So I want to make sure we have a lot of like other lighting to really complement it. Oh, a bike too. I'm gonna add that right there. Okay, I want to say I'm done. I'm really happy with this build. This took so darn long, but I'm so glad that we're done. It doesn't feel like overly decorated. I don't want to put more just because I don't have, oh, a popcorn machine. Wait, okay. We do need to have a popcorn machine in here, definitely. We could even have a popcorn machine maybe over here too, because it's cute. It matches the vibe, okay? We could also have, sorry, but we could also have some popcorn buckets on here since I cannot be bothered to actually make popcorn to put all over the tables. Just imagine there's like popcorn in there though. But yeah, I'm super happy with this build. I'm gonna walk through it and also show you it at nighttime because I bet it's gonna look very different at nighttime. Look at this. This is so magical. This was such a fun and cool build. I am so obsessed with all the new items. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm also going to walk through it at daytime. Look at this though. I'm so happy with this. I cannot wait to do another build, but in my main valley. It'll be like obviously quite a lot smaller because we don't have like this big free box to work with. But I think we can really translate this well into maybe like my forest or something for a more permanent build that I'll be able to see all the time just walking through my valley. But yeah, now looking at it at daytime, it's like not as cute, honestly. This is my favorite area here, this side with the movie theater and the snack bar, all of that sort of stuff. But yeah, here's the little movie theater. Love this area. So fun to get all of these like different items. When I saw them in the preview, I honestly hated them. I am so obsessed with them now, genuinely. We've got like a little cafe and snack bar area. We have the confectionery, Remy's, another snack bar. I feel like the Ferris wheel really does work super well in this biome. Over here we've got a motel. Don't know why there's a drive-in sign there, but it looks cute, so let's just keep it. We have the V8 cafe, whatever that's called. We could have put the big V8 cafe, but I just thought it would be kind of hard to decorate with. But yeah, we have the Slinky and the other little Dumbo ride, and then the other little motel, whatever you want to call this. Yeah, I'm so happy with this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you're enjoying this update because I know I am. I can't wait to get through like all the new items and all the new stuff and just do more builds. I have so many ideas, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Okay, bye-bye.